Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bianca and today we are filming my favorite video of the month, and this is my Fairyloot unboxing. This is the March box and I very much have been looking forward to seeing what was in here. Fairyloot is a monthly subscription service where you get a book and 5 to 6 items, I believe. I will have all of the information down below. I did pay for the box myself, so let's jump right in. And out we go. And right on top we have the spoiler card. So March's theme was Frozen Fables. And then we have the items on the back. Very much looking forward to this box because of this. This is a mug that's inspired by The Bear and the Nightingale, and it's designed by one of my favorite artists. This is designed by Monolime Art. I love everything that Monolime Art does, so I cannot wait to see what this mug looks like. Let's see. Oh wow. This is so pretty. So here's the design. So I haven't read The Bear and the Nightingale, but like always, Monolime Art comes through and this is gorgeous. I will say I like my mugs a little bigger, but other than that, this is gorgeous and I love it. This is my first bookish mug and couldn't be happier. So the mug is inspired by the Winternight Trilogy by Katherine Arden. It is designed by Monolime Art, and there's a little snowflake on the inside. Next we have a little headband, which I practically live in headbands. This is cute. It's got little, I guess these are holly berries and trees, and it looks like a castle, and it's got a knot at the top. So this is inspired by the Something Dark and Holly series by Emily A. Duncan, and the design is by the fantastic at Katherine Book Designs. This is nice. I'm probably gonna use it. Like I said, I love headbands. I'm always wearing them, so this was very nice. Next we have socks, which I love. Can't have enough socks because I always lose them. So these are Even the Darkest Stars ankle socks, designed by at Jez Hawk. Blue is my favorite color, so these are perfect. I love the mountains and the stars, and then it's got a little, what is this, like a fox or a wolf on the toe. So cute. So the socks were inspired by Even the Darkest Stars, which is by Heather Fawcett, which I also have not read, but these are pretty. Next we have something in a little envelope. There we go. And, oh, okay, so this is the phone ring holder. Be your light, be your own light. Okay, it twists. I love my phone case, so I don't put the phone holders on them because you can't get them off, and this was not a cheap case. But so this is a phone ring holder inspired by Winterwood by Shea Ernshaw. And the design is by Iron and Ink Designs. So it looks like this, and it's got a pretty moon. And it says, be your own light. I have not read Winterwood yet, but it is on my TBR, not my immediate TBR, but it is on my TBR. I just got a copy that I will show you in my next haul video. Not my next one because I still have to edit the ones from the beginning of the year, but I will show it to you in a haul video. I read The Wicked Deep by Shea Ernshaw and I loved it, so I do want to pick up Winterwood, definitely. Ooh, next we have a notebook. This is pretty, a foiled notebook. This is gorgeous. I can never have too many notebooks. I have a notebook problem. And it says, a candle unused is nothing but wax and wick. I would rather light the flame knowing it will go out than sit forever in darkness. Jae-Jones. So the notebook is inspired by Wintersong by Jae-Jones. I started it, did not finish it. It was good, but I guess it just wasn't. You know what it was? It was supposed to be supposedly inspired by The Labyrinth, which, love that movie, cannot get enough of it. But I think it was just slow in the beginning and I just couldn't get into it. So I DNF'd it. But I do want to pick it back up. I have it. I keep putting it on hold in my library because I do want to read it. I just never actually pick it up. I probably need to get a physical copy and pick that up and read that, but just hasn't happened. So the notebook is inspired by Wintersong, and it is designed by Attribution. So she did an amazing job. It's gorgeous. Love the foiled. Love the blue. Definitely gonna use this. I just wish it had lines. It's not lined. And I can't write straight to save my life. So that's gonna be challenging. Next we have so there is a foiled art print that's supposed to be in the box, but Fairyloot did send out a notification letting everybody know that one of the items from the box was held back and it would be included in April's box. So we'd get it, and it's supposed to be inspired by Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik and designed by Warwick Art. So I very much look forward to seeing that when I get my April box. Next we have the tarot cards, which are so pretty. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. And these are designed by @Ars28 and are inspired by the Winternight Trilogy by Katherine Arden. So, love these. Wish I had them from the beginning. Definitely will be buying them when Fairyloot restocks. Cannot wait. And finally, we get to the book, which I have no clue what it is. So we have the monthly bookmark with the spoiler card art on it. Ooh, pretty. Then we have the author letter with the art done by @Gabstronaut. She did an amazing job, and the author letter is on the back. And then the fairy scoop, which we will look at in a minute. And we have the book, which is so pretty. I can't tell you, blue is my favorite color. I love all shades of blue, any combination of blues. And this is my dream. And it is gorgeous. So this is The Bright and Pale by Jessica Rubinkowski. It's interesting. I love the cover. It's gorgeous. It is signed with really pretty end papers. There is design on the front. There's the side, and here is the gorgeous art on the inside of the dust jacket. So the art on the inside of the dust jacket is done by @Gabstronaut, who also did the art on the author note. And then we also have the gorgeous blue sprayed edges. And they're glittery. So pretty. So let's see what this is about. 17-year-old Valera is one of the only survivors of the freeze, a dark magical hold not mountain unleashed on her village. Everyone, including her family, is trapped in an unbreakable sheet of ice. Ever since, she's been on the run from the Tsar, who is determined to imprison anyone who managed to escape. Valera finds refuge with the Thieves' Guild, doing odd jobs with her best friend Alec, the only piece of home she has left. That is, until he is brutally murdered. A year later, she discovers Alec is alive and being held against his will. To buy his freedom, she must lead a group of cutthroats and thieves on a perilous expedition to the very mountain that claimed her family. Only something sinister slumbers in the heart of Nod, and it has waited years for release. Inspired by Russian folklore, Jessica Rubinkowski's epic fantasy debut is a thrilling page-turner with romance, tragedy, magic, and monsters that will stay with you to the very end. This sounds very interesting. I would love to read up more on Russian folklore, and this sounds like a great place to start. This sounds really interesting. It's got romance with it, which I love. Adventure. Somebody being thought dead but is really being held prisoner. I mean, love it. So definitely look forward to reading this. I'd have to say my favorite part of this was definitely the mug, and then the socks. Oh, and then the notebook. Love the notebook. Just wish it had lines. That's it. The only criticism I have. I wish it had lines. And then we have the Fairy Scoop, which has the author interview and what this edition about the Bright Pale comes with, which is the exclusive cover, the shimmery sprayed edges, it's signed by the author, custom end papers, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, and foil embossing on the cover. And then we have the Bright and the Pale read-along, which is set for April 26th. So definitely keep an eye on that. And then we have next month's theme, which is this month's theme, April, and that is Hidden Identities, which will include items inspired by The Shadows Between Us, The Lord of the Rings, The City of Brass, Flame in the Mist, and a foiled bookmark set inspired by the following: An Ember in the Ashes, The Poppy War, and Blood Heir. So they're not revealing any item artists, but their box is going to include an item that has never been included in a box before. Really interested to see what that is. And book of the month is a dark fantasy filled with unforgettable characters, intrigue, magic, and a dash of swoon-worthy romance. The Fairyloot edition will have exclusive cover, stencil and sprayed edges, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket by @AliceMariaPower, foil embossing on the case by @Talia.Noble, and bonus content in the book and will be signed by the author. Very much look forward to seeing what book it is. I have read The Shadows Between Us and I loved it, so I cannot wait to see what item we get that's inspired by that. Lord of the Rings classic, of course. I have not read The City of Brass or Flame in the Mist or An Ember in the Ashes, The Poppy War, or The Blood Heir. I have wanted to pick up The Poppy War. I've been very interested, but from what I've heard, it's very action-packed and I believe it's graphic. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But I have wanted to pick it up. I do have a copy of An Ember in the Ashes, which I got. I believe I read the first few pages and I liked it. I just haven't picked it back up and gotten into it. But that's another one I wanted to pick up. So that was the March Fairyloot unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button down below and come and join the family. I will see you guys in my next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.